Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. My name is Kimberly and today I am going to be doing a beauty battle with setting powders. So basically I have two very popular setting powders, especially for people of color, women of color, and I will be discussing which one is better. So if you want to learn more, keep watching. Okay, so funny thing, I never used to wear setting powders. I was scared that I felt like setting powder was makeup kryptonite and it was going to be the thing that made my makeup turn from like, oh, you have nice skin, to cakey like how I look right now. It's okay. I know how it looks bad. But yeah, so I was always scared of setting powders, and then I finally bought one, started trying them, and now I'm like obsessed. The only issue is there aren't that many setting powders that are women of color friendly. So I never ever was like, oh, let me go on a shopping spree for setting powders, because there weren't really that many options, and a lot of the ones that are darker or deeper, when you put them on you look ashy and they're just not a good fit. So the two that I love that I'm able to use are Laura Mercier's translucent setting powder in translucent medium deep. That's this one. And Fenty Beauty. You know I gotta say it like that. What is this called? Instant Retouch setting powder in the shade Hazelnut. So as you can see, they're very similar. And I'm just going to talk about both of them and say which ones I like, which one I don't like, and if I had to choose one, which one would it be? So I'll start off with the Fenty. So if you watch my Mally review video, you know why my makeup is not on point and why I'm upset. But I tried to save it. What do you guys think? I think I was able to finesse it a little bit. I don't look as ashy as when I first put that stuff on. But anyway, back to Fenty Beauty, because Fenty never made me look ashy, and her concealer actually saved the day. But this is the Fenty Beauty in Hazelnut. So this is very used and loved. Like I said, I use this product, so it's dirty. So this is what it looks like. Like I said, the lid has a reflective thing, so I'm going to put that down so the light won't blind you guys. One innovative thing that I really love is, you see I'm grabbing like this little plastic tab. It has this little shield, and you can put it, it's a little FB, because of course Fenty Beauty, and you could, you can put it down in there and it stops the product from coming out. I travel with my makeup, and especially the setting powder, you travel with it and then the top ends up being full with product, and now it's a mess as soon as you open it. So this was really an ingenious idea to not only include extra branding, because you see the little FB, but to make it mess free. So I really love that. The shade Hazelnut is a really good match for me. It's a little more on the yellow side, but there's so many powders that if you feel like one is too yellow for you, you could go to like the next shade up or the next shade down, and it will be the same. It will be right for your skin color, but it will have either a red tone or a neutral tone. So I really, really love that about the Fenty Beauty. Unfortunately, with Fenty, I do need to retouch. It doesn't really last all day, so I don't know if maybe it's because Fenty is supposed to be paired with the primer, and then if you do the primer, then you won't get that shine back. But with the Fenty, unfortunately, I do experience that I am shiny later in the day, and that because my main place where I use it is my eyebrow. So when my forehead gets oily, it's almost like my eyebrow makeup wants to come off. So it's really important to me when I set with the setting powder in advance that it keeps my makeup flawless. Especially my eyebrows, because I don't want to lose one during the course of the day. So that is the only drawback to Fenty. Everything else, like I said, finely milled, doesn't look cakey, easy to use, but it does not last. I can't get like a 12-hour day out of it. So that's my only drawback with Fenty. So Laura Mercier translucent deep, this is my favorite out of the two. So even though I know you're like, this is the beauty battle, how you gonna say which one's your favorite already? Just because it's my favorite doesn't mean that it's gonna win the battle, okay? I'm not picking favorites over here. So this is the Laura Mercier medium deep. So that's the lid, you can see, and as you can see, this is filled with product right now. Like I said, that's why I love the Fenty Beauty with the cap. So Laura Mercier, if you've seen hers, you know when you do your relaunch of this product, same thing. So as you can see, unfortunately, the cap is full of product. This is like a richer, it does have a yellow, it's a rich neutral, I'm gonna say, because even though it's yellow, it's still red enough that if you have a red skin tone, you can wear it, you can rock it. I can wear this like 14-15 hours, no oil breakthrough. Right now I don't have any powder on. You see all of this, none of this happens when I use this powder. I just look matte and flawless all day. Even when I sweat a little bit, I could go back with a tissue and like get the actual sweat beads, and then everything else will like go back to being satin matte. If I actually really sweat, it's not gonna stay matte, but it will go at least to satin matte, which I'm like, I appreciate that. Like, you are still trying, you still working out here, even though I'm sweating with makeup on. So I really like that. Perfect shades for me. And that's where the drawback comes in. Fenty has a line of setting powders. They got the banana powder. They got so many different powders. Everybody can get a powder. Laura Mercier got this one. So no matter how deep you are, this is the only option. Which is why I'm just like, oh, I love you. And I wish I could tell people about you and scream from the rooftops, buy Laura Mercier. And I can do that. But with the asterisk caveat that it depends on your skin tone. It might not work for you. I do know some people who are deep skin tones and they use it to bake. But you have to be deep and red based in order to bake with this. So that's a real specific group of people. So unfortunately, only a limited amount of people can use this product. But I really like it for my skin tone. So I'm Fenty Beauty 400. And I find that it really, I could use it to set my highlight, and it doesn't deepen it so much that you don't see the brightness. It sets my makeup all day. It's lightweight. I don't look cakey. And it's a really lightweight powder. I really love it. But unfortunately, like I said, this is the only shade besides the white shade. Which, I mean, the white and the translucent, I do know people who are African American that use it and they look okay. But I'm just like, it's still not the best. You can still see that little ash, that little tinge, that there's something that you're wearing makeup and it's not skin. So that's the reason why I just stayed away from the translucent, the white one altogether. Okay, so the beauty battle goes to Fenty. I'm pretty sure by my description of the Laura Mercier, you can already tell that I was leaning towards recommending Fenty. Although Fenty does not last all day for oily skin. Although you will have to touch up and it's not the world's most perfect setting powder. They come in different colors. They give people options. They have a banana powder, a lavender powder. They have every powder basically. Where a lot of other companies only have translucent white, or they have generic brown people shade that everybody's supposed to use, and it's just really unrealistic to think that that one product could help the needs of so many. At least I had to hint it to some brands like Milk Cosmetics and Milk Cosmetics specifically, because they have the different powders. They have the medium, they have like a tan, and they have like a deep, and at least they have options, so it's like you could try to find one that's closer to your skin tone. But really a lot of brands have missed the mark when it comes to having setting powders for every tone. And Fenty, like all its other products in its line, they make sure everyone is included, and that's really what makeup is all about. Everybody wants to try it, play with it, have fun, and be beautiful. So why would you limit it to only 2 shades? So even though Laura Mercier, like I said, is my favorite and it works for me, it can't win the beauty battle because everybody can't use it. So Fenty Beauty winning setting powder for 2019. So I mean, if another brand decides to, I want to try the Milk one. I also want to try other brands that if they have one that is for deep dark skin tones to see if it's good. But right now for me, the winner is the Fenty Beauty. So that's just what it is. Go Fenty. I see you, Riri. Alright, so thank you so much for watching my channel, even with my ugly makeup. I really appreciate it. I hope that you were able to learn a little bit and kind of get some ideas for your next setting powder purchase. Check out Fenty. Make sure you subscribe. Visit KimberlyGamble.com. Follow me on Twitter at Kimberly M. Gamble. Follow me on Instagram at KimberlyGambleDOT.com. And I look forward to speaking with you, and I hope to see you at my next video. Alright? Have a great day.